Hello friends, I welcome you once again to the AFOSOP video tutorial series, a presentation by the Academy for Life Skills Development Pune. Today in this series we will try and see the intra-technique congruence in the interview technique, that is the personal interview. We understand that personal interview, it consists of certain sets of CIQ, that is candidate information questions, which are based on your past history, analyzing your past history, consists of CIQ on your family, early home experience, schooling background, educational background, work history for serving candidates, spare time, hobbies and interests, and general knowledge and current affairs. So we will see one CIQ of that, and I told you that intra-technique congruence is required. We also saw that inter-technique conference is analyzed in the what is that called as conference, whereas within the technique, the intra-technique congruence has to be seen by the assessor within his own technique. And we have seen an example in the congruence in psychological test part 2, how the congruence within the psychological test is taken. So today we will see how it is done in the interview technique, a part of it. And just for the sake of understanding, repetition, I've already done it again. It's at the cost of repetition. What is congruence? Carl Rogers, famous psychologist, as per him, for a person to achieve self-actualization, they must be in a state of congruence. And what is that? Congruence means that self-actualization occurs when a person's ideal self, that is who they would like to be, या कि जो कि आप SSB में दिखाने की कोशिश करते हो, is congruent with the actual behavior. जो आप दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे हो SSB में, वो जब आपके एक्चुअल व्यवहार के साथ अलाइन होता है, that state is called a state of congruence, है ना? So self ideal self का जब self image के साथ alignment, that is called. And this is done once he asks you the CIQ and you respond to that, he makes some observation, and based on observation he carries out cross questioning. And you also sometimes give synthetic situation similar to the SRT. I'll make a video on that separately, and then you respond to that as you would respond in the SRT. But only thing is, here since he is interacting with you, he can cross question you, whereas in the psychological test, the psychologist does not cross question you on the SRTs, but he takes out congruence between the various tests, that what you have stated in the SRT, are you putting it in action in your TAT. So there's a different approach, is different, but the intent is same, congruence within the technique. So anyway, let's see this. So whenever you act something else from outside and you are from something from inside, मतलब जब आपका बाहर और अंदर में congruence नहीं है, so definitely पूरे technique में कहाँ से congruence आ जाएगा. So that external paint coating, the conventional coaching model definitely does not bring congruence. That's what I have been trying to convey again and again. So let us see this. So let us see the CIQ on spare time, hobbies, interests and games. So first question that I'd like to know is, what do you understand the difference between hobby and interest? I'll request you to kindly post a comment अपना यहाँ पे जो आपकी समझ है, और उसके बाद मैं एक separate video बना दूंगा इन दोनों का, because you will realize कि there is a slight difference between both of them, though sometimes we use it very loosely, we exchange each other at our convenience, but there is a little difference. But anyway, so now I'll show you the CIQ on spare time, interests, hobbies and games. So let's go through that and then we'll see what needs to be done. Okay, so before he asks you the CIQ on hobbies and interests, the previous CIQ was on education. I think I've already uploaded that. If not, I'll again do that. Okay, so that gives me a good idea about your education, family and related matters. Now please tell me how you spend your spare time. What are your hobbies? When and how did you choose these? How do you compare your level now in respect to your hobbies since the time you started? What are the games and sports in which you have participated in school or college, with family members and with neighborhood friends? Your daily routine both on a working day and on a holiday, and about your reading and writing habits and TV watching habits. So this is the set of CIQ. All this is asked in one shot. And you will be sitting about 16-17 feet away from him, and he asked this question from the first line to the last line, and now you have to respond. So there is certain degree of ability to grasp the questions, analyze it, and give the response by and large in the same sequence without forgetting and without asking him to repeat the question again and again. These are the expectations. But if you are clear about your own self, if you carry out a deep lifeline analysis, then this thing will come very, very spontaneously. And if one of these hobbies and interests of you are of real nature, then you have no problem telling all that. You can actually tell about it for as much time as you want. But the problem is when you want to fake something, pinky ponky karna chahte ho, then it creates a lot of problem, it creates stress. So let's see. Now also you understand, there was this video, Understanding PIQ. If you have not already seen that, I'll request you watch that. In that video again, serial number 28 was hobbies and interests. So you have to write your hobbies and interests, a period from where to when, you then level of participation, all those things. And you understand this PIQ is available with both the psychologist and the interviewing officer. It is not available with the GTO. So now look at this. In the psychological test, he or she has the PIQ, plus you give a test that is self-description, where you describe about yourself, whereas in the TAT your hero operates in a particular environment created by you, handle situation. In WAT you express certain thoughts corresponding to some words. In situation reaction test, situations are presented in the form of a statement, you respond. But this self-description wala, self is the one who is handling all these problems. So self description वाला self की quality उन सब टेस्ट के अंदर आना चाहिए. In fact, वही self description का self का बंदा is now giving interview. So whatever qualities he has written the self description there, now the interviewing officer sees ki whether those things have come into the life or not. Even though both the psychologist and the interviewing officer, they don't interact before the conference, but since the candidate is same, so the information that gets gathered must be by and large same, because बंदा तो एक ही है. अगर आपके अंदर करेज साइकोलॉजिकल टेस्ट में है तो वो करेज इंटरव्यू में भी होना चाहिए. सो ऐसा तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता कि इंटरव्यू में करेज है और वहां पर करेज नहीं है, बिकॉज आफ्टर ऑल वेयर इज द कॉन्ग्रुएंस देयर. सो विल सी दैट. एनीवे, नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू इज, अच्छा एक चीज और देखना, in psychological test cannot cross question you directly on the PIQ or on the SD, whereas in case of interviewing officer he can take the PIQ. In fact that's the first thing he do, और उसके ऊपर आपको खोद सकता है. And so he has got CIQ and input from he has got the PIQ and also the input that he gathers from PIQ form, and then now is ready for cross questioning. So whatever you tell him, he can now actually scrutinize it, which the psychologist cannot do to you directly, but he or she has his own method that we have seen in the video, that is congruence in psychological test part 2 mein. So I'll request you to watch that. And now look here, how does he scrutinize? दिख रहा कैसे लेंस लेके किसी भी चीज के पीछे पड़ सकता है. This CIQ is like a दिवाली की ना वो लड़ी वाली पटाखे नहीं होता है, एक है ना 10-15 जोड़ के टक 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 टक, but he keeps observing certain things, और उसके बाद क्या कर सकता है, he can take you on that. So interview is too flexible, he can go anywhere. So let us see now. I'll ask you some very tough, hard question, which you can be cross-questioned even at the interview. In fact, you will be. And here, whatever you have claimed that you are, through the PIQ and through the CIQ responses, you will have to now justify it. So मैं क्या करता हूँ, कुछ random questions मैं पूछूंगा आपसे. And imagine you are sitting in this chair, जहाँ पे right hand side में दिख रहा है नीचे, and interviewing officer rank of brigadier, colonel or major general is sitting there, and आपको इस grinder में डालेगा, cross questioning करेगा, और आपको उसका जवाब दोगे, और आपको अगेन उस जवाब पे क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग होगा, और अगेन होगा, और अगेन होगा. तब तक होगा जब तक वो पॉजिटिवली कन्विंस नहीं हो जाता, या जब तक वो ये नहीं समझ जाता कि बंदा सट्टा मार रहा है, मतलब झूठ बोल रहा है या मक्कारी कर रहा है. So let us, I'm going to ask you certain questions and let's see how do you respond to that. So I'd like you to make, as I ask these questions, just look inward and see how are you going to respond, and can you make a Charlie of these interviewing officers who are of such senior rank and experienced people. They would have sons and daughters of your age. तो उन्होंने तो अपने पापा को बहुत पहले ही बेवकूफ़ बनाया होगा, नहीं भी किया होगा तो पापा को पता है कि सामने वाला बंदा क्या है ना. So they are not going to be very happy with what you say. They will test for its foundation. किसी बिल्डिंग को बनाना तो फाउंडेशन को तेज करना पड़ेगा. So पहला क्वेश्चन, if they ask you, okay, what is the difference between hobby and interest, how will you differentiate it? What will be your answer? So just make a comment. I would like to know कि इसके अगर ये पूछ लिया तो आप क्या बोलोगे. So what is the difference between hobby and interest as you understand? Do you waste time or utilize it constructively? Look at your life overall. Do you feel you waste too much of your time doing things that are of irrelevant nature, or that gives you temporary pleasure to you, or do you use it constructively for your personal growth? Yes or no? Give example, give explanation. What is your hobby and what is your interest? Can you tell? And can you withstand what I'm going to ask you next? Think it over. When and how did you pick up this hobby? When did you realize you have this interest? And how has it manifested in your lifespan, whatever you've done? Have you been able to make any special achievement in these domains, or is just a casual person? Something worthwhile. If I question you on your hobby and interest that you've claimed through your PIQ and what you're going to claim in your CIQ, if I cross-question you, if I dig you deeper, how much aware are you about that? Can you withstand those questions? Think it over. Do you read self-development book that helps you to grow as a person? Your age, you definitely are looking for some career prospects. So when you're going for those interviews or whatever, do you work on yourself in terms of improving your inner self? So do you read self-development book? If yes, which all kinds of book? What are the books? Can you give a gist of them? And if no, why you do not do that? Any reason? If you read, what are the details of the books? Can you explain me something about that book? What have you taken from that book in your personal life? Who are the authors? What is their background? Which are the other books? Can you tell something about that? What is your level of awareness in terms of current affairs and GK? Now, there has to be a certain degree of awareness. आप कुएं के छेद में उल्टा बैठा मेंढक बन के तो नहीं जा सकते. So, are you aware of what is happening in and around you? मुझे न्यूज़ नहीं सुनाना, मुझे उसका एनालिसिस सुनाना, विश्लेषण, इंडिपेंडेंट ओपिनियन. नेक्स्ट इज, डू यू रीड न्यूज़पेपर? अगर पढ़ते हो तो विच वन, व्हाई दैट, व्हाई नॉट दैट? एंड इफ यू डोंट रीड, who has stopped you or who has told not to read? Who has told you to come to the SSB without preparing yourself in the domain of current affairs and general awareness? Do you think it will be appreciated by the SSB? If you feel no, why have you not prepared yourself? Don't tell me that your engineering graduate project कर रहा था. Project के बारे में सवाल करूँगा. Can you reply? उसमें ये मत बोल देना था सुरेश ने करा था, मैं तो चाय ला रहा था. No. So who has stopped you? Why have you not done it? If you have come 2-3 times, multiple times, but again you have not improved your communication skill and improved current affairs, who has stopped you? And if you do not update, why do you have such belief system कि आप इसके बिना आप SS में चला जाओगे और उसके बावजूद they will feel impressed and आप निकल जाओगे? ग्रुप डिस्कशन में अपडेट करके करंट अफेयर्स के ऊपर टॉपिक ना करके आप वहां पे आई एग्री विथ यू, ही इज नॉट स्पोकन बोलते हो. क्या इससे आपके इस इनर इग्नोरेंस एंड वैक्यूम को भर सकते हो आई एग्री विथ यू बोल के, ही इज नॉट स्पोकन बोल के? लगता है आपको इससे आप अपनी कंटेंट की भरपाई कर सकते हो? सो इफ नहीं कर सकते हो, हु हैज स्टॉप्ड यू? नेक्स्ट, व्हाट आर द एक्टिविटीज दैट यू अंडरटेक टू कीप योरसेल्फ फिजिकली फिट? इन केस यू आर ओवरवेट और ओबीज, then तो और मुश्किल हो जाएगा. So tell me the activities that you take yourself to keep physically fit, and if you don't do it, tell me the reason why you don't do and you want to join the army. Are you overweight? If yes, why? And if you're overweight, what are the remedial steps that you're taking? And if you're not taking any remedial step, why? Can you answer me this? Will I get convinced? Can इसको आप मुखौटे से भरपाई कर सकते हो? बताना मुझे. Which sports do you play and what is the level of participation? अगर आप खेलते हो और आपने वो किया तो अच्छी बात है, ना भी खेलते हो फिजिकल फिटनेस के लिए कुछ तो करते होगे. ये मत बोलना कि सर मैं इंटरनेट पे चेस खेलता हूँ और हॉकी खेलता हूँ. इंटरनेट की बात नहीं कर रहा, फिजिकल ग्राउंड पे. क्या आपका फाइनेंशियल स्टेटस जो पेरेंट्स का है वो अलाउ करता है, और या आपका जो स्कूल में है वो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर था, या आपके पास कोई ऐसा रीजन था जिसके कारण यू कुड नॉट गेट इनटू दिस, which because of which you could not start even फिजिकल एक्टिविटी के लेवल पे भी स्पोर्ट्स एंड गेम्स पे? And if you do not play any games, tell me the circumstances or the reason because of which you could not pick up this. If you're a Fauji's son, I find no reason why you should not be playing, because आप लोग को तो environment मिलता है. How updated are you with the sports event, both national and international? You're a young boy or a girl. How updated are you? Do you keep yourself updated or you don't like to update? What is your daily schedule on a working day, on a holiday? अगर आपको एक छुट्टी के दिन में और एक normal day-to-day working दिन में, what would be your routine? Can you explain it? And can you justify the wastage of time that you're doing in these periods? How efficiently do you use your time? Do you waste it? How well organized are you in life? आपका लाइफ कितना व्यवस्थित किया हुआ आपने या डिसऑर्गेनाइज है, डेली मम्मी पापा से डांट खाते हो, डेली उल्टा पुल्टा काम करते हो, है ना? डू यू प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट, आज की चीजों को कल, कल को परसों, परसों परसों? डू यू कीप पुशिंग थिंग्स बैकवर्ड्स इंस्टेड ऑफ अटेंडिंग टू देम इमीडिएटली? डू यू ऑर्गेनाइज योर लाइफ प्रॉपर्ली? Are you living in your comfort zone? If yes, why? Who has stopped you from moving out of your comfort zone? The way you're preparing your SSB, whether it is through own effort or through coaching, is it making you pushing your comfort zone? या उसी comfort zone के अंदर 100% GT और 100% psychology करा के आपको comfort zone में रह के growth की promise कर रहे हैं? Check. Have you prepared yourself beyond the comfort zone? Because all testing is pushing you outside your comfort zone. Are you prepared for that? Check it. Next, all of you have access to Android phone and all those things. So I'd like to know, what is your TV, internet and mobile using pattern? Is it, can you tell it whatever you do it on the internet, और इसको भी छुपाना पड़ेगा? समझ में आ रहा क्या बोल रहा हूँ? Today internet gives you an opportunity to do all nonsense that earlier people had to go outside. So I'm asking you, what is the pattern of your TV, internet and mobile using pattern? Does what you do on these technical domain help you to grow as a person? Yeah, it degrades your thinking, है ना? Pornographic site में फंस गए, इधर उधर उल्टा पुल्टा व्हाट्सएप करते हो, फालतू चीजों का, ये जो कुछ भी करते हो, can you explain how it is helping you to grow? And if it is not helping you to grow, why are you overindulging in this? Has your studies got affected because of this technological influence? Why you could not apply a break? Can you give me a reason? Have you updated yourself for the SSB? आपको पता है SSB में जा रहे हो, मिलिट्री लीडरशिप में जा रहे हो, आपको कंटेंट पे भी काम करना, मैनर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन में भी। कंटेंट के ऊपर आपने क्या क्या क्रेडिबल काम किया, उसका एक ब्यौरा दे सकते हो? कैन यू गिव मी अकाउंट ऑफ वट एवर यू हैव डन टू इंप्रूव योर कंटेंट? या से आई एग्री विथ यू, ही हैज नॉट स्पोकन, पिंकी पॉन्की करके आए हो। एंड अगर कुछ नहीं किया, व्हाई हैव यू कम टू द SSB अनप्रिपेयर्ड? इफ नॉट, व्हाट और ऑब्लिक हु हैज स्टॉप्ड यू? क्या पापा ने बोला कि अपना करंट अफेयर्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन स्किल को इंप्रूव नहीं करना? मम्मी ने बोला? किसने बोला तुम्हें इसे इंप्रूव नहीं करना? और किस विश्वास से तुम SSB में आए हो और ये सोचते हो कि SSB तुम्हें रेकमेंड कर देगा? हाउ कंफर्टेबल आर यू विथ योर इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स? अगर आप में किसी का भी इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स वीक है, जिसके कारण आपका कॉन्फिडेंस नीचे जा रहा है, आई विल लाइक टू नो, तुम रिपीटर पे रिपीटर बने जा रहे हो, इस चीज में परिवर्तन क्यों नहीं ला रहे हो? ऊपर ऊपर से पॉलिश क्यों मार रहे हो? सो आई वॉन्ट टू नो, इफ इट इज वीक, वाई इट इज वीक? अगर आप एक इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स हो, 4 साल एक इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में रहते हो, वहां पे तो बहुत मौका मिलता है ना? आप तो गांव छोड़ के आ गए हो, क्यों नहीं इसे इंप्रूव किया? Who has stopped you? I want an answer. And if you're not comfortable, I'll definitely like to know what corrective steps have you done. रट्टा मार के आए हो तो वो बता दो, या आपने genuinely काम किया वो बता दो। मुझे तो एक्शन चाहिए आपका। You have found a weakness, tell me the action. Next is, how well prepared are you for the SSB this time? When you're coming to the SSB interview, ब्रिगेडियर साहब के सामने साइकोलॉजिस्ट जा रहे हो, आपके अपनी नज़र में कितने प्रिपेयर्ड हो? गिफ्ट रैपिंग चेंज किया या गिफ्ट पे काम किया? और गिफ्ट रैपिंग चेंज करने के बाद आपको क्यों लगता है कि आपका गिफ्ट भी चेंज हो जाएगा, है ना? अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि इफ यू मेड योर ओन एसेसर, अगर आपको ही अपना GTO, अपना साइकोलॉजिस्ट और अपना इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर बना दिया, तुम रेकमेंड करोगे या नहीं करोगे? व्हाट विल बी योर जजमेंट फॉर योरसेल्फ? वुड यू लाइक टू रेकमेंड योरसेल्फ थ्रू दिस SSB दैट यू गोइंग टू फेस, सॉरी, विद द काइंड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन दैट यू हैव डन? अगर आप अपने आप को रेकमेंड करते हो, बहुत अच्छी बात है। दैट मीन्स यू फील यू डिजर्व टू बी डन। इफ यू डोंट फील कि इन सवालों का जवाब आपके अंदर से जो भी आ रहा है, उसके बाद आपको लगता है आप रेकमेंड नहीं होना चाहते हो, कर सकते हो अपने आप को, व्हाई डू यू थिंक दैट SSB आपको, है ना, मुखौटा लगाने के बाद आपको रेकमेंड कर देगा? जब आप SSB में इस तरह से जाते हो, क्यों आपको लगता है SSB आपको रेकमेंड करना चाहिए? सो आई वांट टू नो द आंसर्स टू दिस, एंड ऑल्सो आई वांट टू नो व्हाटएवर मिथ्स यू हैव about the interview technique or about the CIQ, PIQ and all those things, kindly post it and I'll make videos on that subsequently and try and answer those questions. And also in the next video, to all those people who do not have any hobby and they have a problem in going and explaining, what I will suggest you is, if you have no hobby, that's perfectly fine. नहीं है तो नहीं है, क्या कर सकते हो भाई? एटलीस्ट अब तो काम कर सकते हो। So, and the easiest that you can develop is reading some good self-development books. So what I will do is I'll make a video on that very soon, and I'll give you some about 10-15 videos to as much as possible, at least 2-3 तो पढ़ ही लो, 3-4, and then you can honestly go and say कि सर मेरा अभी तक कोई hobbies ऐसा कुछ खास नहीं था, but of late 2-3 महीने से I've started self-development book, and these are the 3 books I've read, and you must be completely thoroughly prepared about that book. उसका book review तक भी बोलने को तैयार होना चाहिए, and about the author and all those stuff, and what message have you got from there, and what have been able to implement. इतना अगर आप कर पाते हो तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. And we just for your information, आपको पता ही होगा, every Monday our new AFOSOP Leadership and Personality Development Program batches starts. Next batch is on 20th of November, and in case of anyone, if you wants to know more details or you want to register yourself for that, then you can register yourself on the 3 numbers given below. You can send us a WhatsApp and we'll do the needful, and also we can you can send us a mail at afosop@gmail.com, and you will get complete details of the AFOSOP Leadership and Personality Development Program, which is India's only DIPR DRDO appreciated SSB guidance program. And your comments are always encouraging, so I'll request you to post your comments on this video, and how does this video help you to understand what needs to be done. And if you like this video, I'll request you to share it with your friends, and do subscribe to the AFOSOP video channel, because you would have seen I've increased the rate of videos and you will get instant notifications. So I hope these videos are helping you, and these are helping you in the right direction for preparation. Thank you, and may God bless you. Thank you very much.